It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with 1, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chapman at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ricky Diori, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. First delivery to him on the way. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. A ball and two strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it's Mark Canha, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Canha.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Here's the center fielder. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one.
Batting
and guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. This is popped up. Chapman is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Josh Begley, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Begley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
That'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball one.
One strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Ground ball right side. Profar fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 21.
Ready now for Baltimore, number 21. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but he the plate to take that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Here's the 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Striding in, Pedro Severino. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now, Matt Chapman, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Severino over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Olson, base runner at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. Stephen Piscotty would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Grounded slowly to the left side. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Oakland. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he
for the
wants to
Orioles,
do is get on base and take
baseman,
advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletics,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now another 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The designated
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotti racing back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Digging in to try it again. Hanser Alberto flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Smith takes his lead at third with one away. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A pause and the 0-2 popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Orioles leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Standing in, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Ruiz is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here's VR out there at shortstop. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. In now, number 21. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jonathan VR. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. That's wide. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
VR is off of first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And it's fouled away. Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Back here on MLB Network. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so
now
maybe
batting,
this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Mark Canha.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Sean Armstrong takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody
Number
out.
43, Sean Armstrong.
Mark Canha will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. Another 0-2 home, and he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander,
Leading
0
off
for 2
for
on his
the
line thus
Orioles,
far.
Not sure
right
if this is a
fielder,
powerhouse
Anthony
pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run. You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Renato.
One gone now in the Baltimore seventh. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He tripled last time up. From the stretch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So striding in, Josh Fegley, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
He's set. The 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
One ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Santander, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Laureano stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, he sends it out of play. The set and the 2-2. He got him, and what would have been an insurance run is instead left on base as the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is lined into right center. Base hit. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 1-0. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Paul Fry.
Stepping up now, Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Mark Canha. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Standing in now, Chris Davis.
Chris
Fouled off.
Davis.
Fry is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Smith ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Miguel Castro enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Castro. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Piscotty leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, The catcher, Josh Begley.
So stepping in, Josh Begley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. And he takes a called strike two.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles nothing. Standing in, Trey Mancini. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
The designated hitter.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Renato Nunez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And here's the 3-2 from him. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Dwight.
Digging in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Mancini on second. Santander is over at first with 1 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Number 1 will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Orioles. Number 1.
Digging in, Rio Ruiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, number 21. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0 now. tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. 2-1.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Down the third baseline. Profar for one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The A's came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Ricky Diori is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.